2 or 3 political parties with the largest following be given a leeway to appoint one IEBC commissioner each, with the rest of the political parties to team up and nominate one commissioner, pending appointment from the president. He was presenting his views to the National Dialogue Committee as the bipartisan talks continued today at the Bomas of Kenya, as Mike Kagwongo now reports.
Former Attorney General Amos Wako on Monday recommended a raft of changes to how IEBC commissioners should be nominated and appointed.
Amos Wako, karibu.
Wako recommended that 2 or 3 political parties with a majority following be given a chance to nominate an IEBC commissioner each.
A mixed system of some commissioners nominated by political parties and some commissioners appointed through a refined system that we now have.
The veteran politician also suggested that after that, fringe parties be allowed to collectively nominate another commissioner.
The persons to be nominated, that's a procedure, by the political parties should meet the set criteria, which I've already mentioned, is the criteria that I used and which the political party has accepted and which they implemented because they gave me real proper names.
He added that the Supreme Court has the powers to make decisions on presidential elections, adding that opening servers to scrutinize the presidential elections results will not in any way affect the role of the apex court. He said a law should be put in place aimed to ensure that IEBC servers are opened and accessed by anyone after declaration of final results.
Your advice on, maybe when you're making your recommendation, whether that can fall within, of course, the purview of Article 188, where it's required at Parliament.
Since our Constitution 2010, I'm sure you'll agree, has drawn heavily from the American model presidential system. I think that it probably will make this country be in good standing if we then can follow some of these ethos and avoid disorganizing, dismantling in a very dismissive manner.
That a law should be enacted to make servers automatically open and accessible to anyone, that as soon as the presidential elections are declared.
According to Azimio leader Raila Odinga, opening of IEBC servers is the only way to confirm the winner of any presidential contest. Meanwhile, a group of scholars from Homa Bay County want the presidential term limit increased to 10 years from the current 5, so as to allow the president to accomplish his or her plans.
It says that all powers, all sovereign powers belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be, underline the wording shall, mandatory, be exercised only in accordance with this constitution. The people may, optional, may, optional. That is it, Your Honor.
Now, with the conclusion of presentation of submissions before the committee coming up tomorrow, the committee will be keen on whether to take the country back to the referendum during their final decision, with only 25 days remaining to conclude the matter. Mike Kagwongo, TV47, from Bomas of Kenya, Nairobi.
Thank you, Mike, for that. The government has